Welcome to the historic Inner Harbor of Baltimore, Maryland. Just a stone's throw away, you find M&T Bank Stadium, the home of the Ravens. The kicker, Chase McLaughlin, will get this one started. And off we go here on Monday night. This returnable from the 4. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game. Here's 1st and 10. He's got it to the tight end, Dulcich. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
Here's a 2nd and 6. From the gun, Jackson. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Forward. Hey, Ozzy, sit up.
On the ground, here's Keaton Mitchell. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Hey, Ozzy, sit up.
Off the play fake, Jackson. Dulcich open, downfield, it's complete. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. Dulcich now brought in motion. They'll run. It's out of the gun, and it's Mitchell. And he gets marked out of bounds, but inside the 5-yard line. That is a gain of 20. And what a chance now. 1st and goal coming up.
This is a combination of footwork and vision. His ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
Quick, ready?
This has been a solid opening drive. They're knocking on the door. 1st and goal. swallowed up, taken down, sacked, back at the 5.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
Back to the 5-yard line now. 2nd down and goal.
Go. Report.
From the shotgun, here's Jackson. And he'll take it on in. Tez Walker. Touchdown, Ravens. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. Tucker, good on the extra point. And the Ravens will take a 7-0 lead. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look.
Let's go.
They run with the Oregon man. It's Bucky Irving. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll look to throw. He runs with it. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a 1st down.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
On 1st down, here's Irving. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. They'll run it. It's Irving. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
1st and 10. A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. And he'll get 4 on this one. Down inside the 40-yard line now.
Nice job by the defense. They had that one well read from the beginning, Mike. Someone's responsible for the running back, but the key here was the defender responsible for the quarterback. Stays with him, keeps him to a short gain.
Slot man in motion left. Now this time they'll look to throw. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss.
Sometimes you just have to know when it's time to go home. You got to know when the party is over, and I'm not taking anything away from the effort. It was a great job here by the quarterback to extend this play as long as he could. But instead of throwing it away at the end, he ends up taking the sack.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Back to throw. Oh, he coughs up the football. One of his teammates there to take it back in.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey, guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball from the center to the quarterback to any of the ball carriers, the most important aspect of team offense is protecting the ball at all costs.
From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10.
180. Nice shot.
They'll start this on the ground with Mitchell. And he'll take this to about the 28. The big defensive lineman, Vita Vea, on the stop. They face 2nd down and 7.
No, we changed it. Nice shot.
Now it's Jackson. That's to the middle of the field and caught by Walker. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the 1st down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
On the handoff, here comes Mitchell. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play in this opening quarter.
Hot. 180. Nice shot. Middle. Go. Hey, middle.
Jackson now on 2nd down. He'll look for Mitchell out of the backfield. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
On play action, here's Jackson. Open man, that's Bateman downfield. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Yeah.
A give up the middle for Mitchell. And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They send a receiver in motion left. He'll get this out wide. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Touchdown, Baltimore. Extra point try now for Tucker. He's got it. And the Ravens move out on top, 14-0. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Here's Irving. And they'll bring this to about the 34-yard line. Roquan Smith there to bring him down. They'll go again here with Irving. And he'll take this up, working towards the first down mark. He gets 5, but is just a little short of the first down. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. Kirk is the motion man. Now, this looks like a design run, and he's going to have a Bucs first down. They're able to convert on 3rd and short, picking up 4.
Sometimes, Mike, the best plan is also the simplest plan. And for this team, just snap the ball to your quarterback, let him find some daylight, and go get that first down himself.
That's quickly out wide for Kirk. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. He'll drop to throw. This one complete to Oliver. The 3rd-round pick leading this offense well. It is a first down.
Ready, break.
He fakes the handoff and keeps it to himself. He will not get back to the line of scrimmage. They pick him up and throw him down for a loss.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Now, faking the give, and the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. The big man, Nnamdi Madubuike, there for the sack.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. This defense hitting their ears back, coming to get him again.
This is the epitome of team defense. Not only are you able to rush the passer and put relentless pressure on him play after play, but the coverage on the back end is so tight. There's just nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball. You see him just continue to hold the ball that extra second in the pocket, and with the way these guys are pass rushing, that's all the time they need.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. The drive will begin with a run by Mitchell. He's able to get away from one man, but those reinforcements, they got there quick. Take him down behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Play action now. Jackson. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down.
Hey, report! Report!
Jackson now. He finds his receiver. That's Bateman. And he's going to take this one all the way. 71 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. Tucker for the point after. He's got it. And the Ravens will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's caught. It's Bucky Irving. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins. And it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline. So as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. Brought in by the tight end, Dallas Goedert. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. He'll look to throw. A pass pulled in by Irving.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
2nd down and 3. Back to the air one more time. That is caught to the goal line and in. Josh Oliver. Touchdown, Buccaneers. On is Chase McLaughlin for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Buccaneers get back in it. It is 21-7. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. The return starts from the 5. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
2nd and 7. They're going to motion the tight end over here. Off the play fake. Jackson. Pressure gets there. And down he goes. Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their 2nd. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
Go ahead. Hey, hey.
From the gun, Jackson. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down. Ravens bring their punt team out. Oh, looked like he may have hit a seam for a moment, but he's taken down after a solid return. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. The Buccaneers forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the first half clock. Now they'll set up to throw. Now he takes off.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the first down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback, just taking what the defense gives you.
And now he's not spiking it. It's a fake.
Some shades of Dan Marino in that vintage play of the fake spike touchdown, but in this case, wasn't nearly as deceptive and wasn't nearly as productive.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. On the handoff, it's Irving. And the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. They'll look to throw. Oh, a man open right side. He's got him. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
You can't run plays like this, Mike, if you don't have incredible pass protection. I mean, he started on the left side of the formation, and look how far he had to go across the field before that ball was caught. That's going to take time. That's going to take a lot of trust in that quarterback, in his protectors, to know he can stand tall in that pocket and wait for his receiver to break open.
Second down and 8. Kirk is the motion man. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Back to throw. And that is incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. On 1st down, it's Mitchell. A short gain there to about the 22.
DC ready?
Look him up on a 2nd down and 8.
Return.
They'll send him over to the left.
Set up.
2nd down. Jackson. Thrown left side. The catch is made. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Set up.
Here's 3rd and 2. Now Jackson. Trying to set up the screen to Mitchell. Searching for some kind of seam to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. Fourth down coming up. Ravens sending the punt team out there, as he's on to punt for the second straight drive. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. He'll let one go deep for Kirk.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
Third and a yard. On the ground, it's Irvin. And he's going to have a Buccaneers first down by about a yard. So they pick it up on 3rd and 2. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He'll get rid of it and complete it. That changes a lot. He's out of bounds all the way down at the 20-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. It's a gain of 43 yards. Kirk is the motion man. He'll drop to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And the Buccaneers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Here's a designed run. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him, take him down behind the line.
And you could tell pretty quickly, Mike, that once the quarterback started chopping his feet, that there was nowhere for him to go. Great job by the defense, not only reading quarterback run, but getting him down behind the line.
So push back to the 11-yard line for 2nd and goal. Now this time he'll set up to throw. There he goes again. And he will score. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Bucs draw closer here. It's 21-14. Here's McLaughlin now after the score. He'll kick this one away. This taken at the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. A good return as he takes it across the 30. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
From
the shotgun, here's Jackson. He'll look for Mitchell out of the backfield. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
It's on.
They're going to get this outside. This could be a double pass. The throw is going to be caught. And he's going to go into the end zone, but there is a flag down. And this is all going to be erased.
Steven, let's go. Ready? You are X.
Here's Jackson. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Second and 11. Receiver in motion, headed left. Jackson now on second down. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he's not going to get away. They'll knock him back to his own territory. They get him on the other side of midfield.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped. And that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league. And it results in a negative play.
Go. Report. Set up.
Third and long for Jackson. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he will be taken down. A big pickup on what will be the final play of this third quarter. So we are through 3. Back with more Monday Night Football after this. First and 10.
18 Cardinal. Go.
A give. This is Irving. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
Let's go. Hawk 7.
He'll get this out to the left flat. A gain of 11 on that one. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. And the Bucs are going to have a first and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
This is a part of the field where you have to account for the quarterback as a runner. Nothing's open downfield. Great job by your secondary, but then he makes a break for the goal line, and they're able to stop him just short, but not until after he sets his guys up 1st and goal.
Sure, they're thinking about the decision after the touchdown since they're down 7. But first, they've got to get the TD. It is 1st down and goal. Now, this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he will do it himself. He's in. Touchdown, Tampa. So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the 4th quarter. All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Catch made there, left side by Walker. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield, so that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game.
And he's going to have a Ravens 1st down. The tackle made at about the 43-yard line.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass. You can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. This one complete to Bateman. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
Wanna quit? Hey! No, we changed it.
Jackson now to throw on 1st down. This is intercepted. McLaughlin now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Buccaneers go up by 7, 28-21. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. This fielded at the 2. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Play action now. Jackson. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back.
Omar, ready? 13. Hey, middle.
Slot man in motion right. From the gun, Jackson. He's going to look for the home run ball. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 70 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the fourth quarter. All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Kirk is the motion man. Back to the air once more on second down. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
And the big guys up front in the offensive line just continue to not be on the same page. And we've seen it time and time again here today. This pass rush remains one step ahead of them, and it's the quarterback who continues to pay the price.
Throwing now on third and long. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force fourth down. The Buccaneers getting their punter out there. Important punt here in this tie game late. This will be returned from the other side of midfield. And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50 and set up the offense with a short field.
Yo. Shot! 180! 180! One shot! Shot!
A first down throw for Jackson. Finds his tight end, Dulcich. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. On 2nd down, a run with Mitchell. Can he get away? No, he's taken down behind the line. Good job by the defense with a negative play.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
A massive play here. Late, tie game, third down. Now Jackson. He finds his receiver. That's Bateman. They pick up 17 through the air. Good for a Raven first down.
You get in these situations, third down, tie game, fourth quarter. I mean, this is really where your quarterback makes his money. You are going to put your faith and say, all right, what is the best play for this offense to execute? And the game really rests in the hands of your quarterback. And he continues to come up with these third down pickups and continues to extend this drive. He's got a shot to come away the hero and win this game here late.
Now it's Mitchell. Finding space at the 15. And he's going to take this all the way home. Peyton Mitchell. Touchdown, Ravens. Tucker's extra point up and good. And the Ravens will go up by 7. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. This is 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. And the rush gets there. Down he goes.
At this point in the game, you find yourself trailing. There's only so many possessions left here in regulation. And now after that first down sack, this is on the verge of being another wasted possession, and they're getting pretty close here to desperation time.
Throwing now from the gun. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
So now after that last incompletion, this brings up a critical third down. But remember, Mike, they don't have to get it all here in one play. They've got third and fourth down. There's no punt. There's no kick. They've got to treat this like it's their final possession of the game, and they've got 2 downs to extend this drive.
On third down, they'll throw from the gun. He'll let this go for Goddard. And that would be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Nate Wiggins. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
They'll run it over center with Mitchell. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
13. 180. Middle.
They'll go again with Mitchell. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
3rd and 6.
Hey, report. Alpha, sit on. 180. One shot.
In motion comes Walker. On third down, here's Mitchell. They try the same thing and a similar result. Back to the line of scrimmage, no gain. Here comes fourth down. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He's going to dial up another deep ball. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be 2nd down.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and throw the guy a parade for ultimately what was an incompletion, but can we just take a second to appreciate the arm strength he was able to show there? I mean, I think that ball is over 60 yards in the air, and I would be surprised if they continue to just air it out and see if they can complete one of those.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Oh, a dangerous throw there is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Mike, doesn't it just seem like year in and year out, especially on the defensive side of the ball, there's these late-round players that kind of burst onto the scene out of nowhere, and there's a reason this guy fell in the draft. But I'll tell you what, he has shown a ton of growth so far this year, and he continues to make his presence felt in the back end of this defense.